This morning, the Biden administration is facing a big challenge. What to do with the thousands of migrants showing up every day at the U.S. border with Mexico, hoping to start a new life here. And the biggest problem, what to do with the children, many of whom are coming to the United States without their parents. The president's first news conference, dominated by the issue on Thursday, as new images emerge of children packed into crowded border facilities. Is this a humanitarian crisis? A fairly typical migrant surge, or neither? NBC's Gabe Gutierrez has been covering the border for years. He has the latest in our Sunday Focus.
It's been extremely busy.
Above the Rio Grande Valley.
That's 31 right here.
31 in that group alone?
Just in this group.
We saw group after group of migrants crossing into the U.S. as we rode with troopers from the Texas Department of Public Safety.
There's 3 children and the rest are adults.
And you guys are seeing this all day?
All day long.
Over the last month, the Border Patrol says it's encountered an average of 5,000 undocumented immigrants a day. But it's the children coming without parents that are stretching the immigration system to its limits.
Hidalgo County constables alerted the Border Patrol that this group of unaccompanied minors was here. They now told the Border Patrol, and they're walking just down the road where they're going to be picked up.
Once they're picked up, they're brought to 2 kinds of facilities. First, Border Patrol stations for processing, then temporary housing run by the Department of Health and Human Services. This past week, a Texas congressman leaked photos of an overcrowded Border Patrol facility in Donna, Texas. Legally, processing there is supposed to take less than 72 hours, but in many cases, it's now taking much longer. That's because the temporary housing where children are supposed to go next is full. We toured one of those HHS facilities in Carrizo Springs, Texas. The Biden administration is scrambling to open more across the country as it insists there is no crisis and that surges are seasonal.
It happens every single solitary year.
This year, between January and February, there was a 28% rise in border apprehensions. In 2019, during the same period, the increase was 31%. But the overall numbers this year are higher, 100,000 in February compared to 76,000 in 2019. The Biden administration says that's partly due to migrants having delayed their trips during the pandemic. Still, many Republicans argue that President Biden's decision to allow unaccompanied minors to stay in the U.S. is motivating more migrants to rush here.
What do you think of President Biden?
A woman we met at a shelter in Mexico did tell us she hoped the president would help her family, while others told us they knew nothing about him. Still, as that debate rages in Washington, at the border, there's an astounding human toll. 9-year-old Magabi Franco died while trying to cross the Rio Grande. Her mother from Guatemala in agony as she spoke with Telemundo. She says, I loved her. She was my princess. She was everything to me. And that is the deeper story. Beyond the labels, the politics, and the numbers, the battle at the border has few easy answers.
Gabe, it is just haunting to hear that mother speak like that. Talk about what's driving this most recent surge in migrants that are coming across the border now.
Yeah, Hallie, there are so many root causes in Central America: widespread violence and corruption, pandemic-ravaged economies, and also 2 major hurricanes that tore through the region late last year. But Hallie, as you know, there have been ebbs and flows in immigration for decades. The numbers were actually much higher in the 80s and the early 90s. Then the Border Patrol dramatically expanded during the Bush administration. And in 2014, during the Obama years, there was a huge surge in unaccompanied minors and also spikes during the Trump administration. Now, hundreds of migrant children overnight arrived at the San Diego Convention Center as the Biden administration scrambles to find more space across the country. Hallie, as one law enforcement official told me, at the border, the more things change, the more they stay the same. Hallie.
Gabe Gutierrez. Gabe, thank you.
Hey, thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Find your favorite recipes, celebrity interviews, uplifting stories, shop our favorite deals, and so much more with the Today app. Download it now.